heard something above her front entrance, and after checking the cameras, she noticed the hatch had moved. She immediately suspected that something or someone was living in the attic, so she reported it to law enforcement and called her landlord. He came a few days later to check it out, and when he went up into the attic, he saw something, but he never explained what it was. That left her feeling even more uneasy, but determined to get answers, she decided to investigate again, this time with her husband by her side, recording everything. But what they found was far worse than they could have imagined. A blanket and pillow were left behind. He had just become an EMT in Tennessee, and while driving back to base after his first shift, he saw a face in the rearview mirror, though no one was there. Feeling uneasy, they pulled over, and that's when he started recording, just in case something would happen. After a few minutes, he realized he had to come back to turn the engine off, so he came up to the car and placed his phone on a seat. But while he was turning it off, he heard a loud bang, so he ran away quickly and looked back while recording the following.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Nah, hell no.
He woke up at 6 a.m. when he heard the death rattle. Mark was sitting next to his dad, Joe, in his final moments. His wife had stayed with him through the night, but when she finally went to bed, she heard strange noises. Mark woke up, realizing the end was near, so he sat down, held his father's hand, and started singing. But as he sang, something strange happened. A small light appeared, leaving Joe's body right after his last breath. Then it moved toward Mark before vanishing. Mark believes this was his father's spirit. He was performing some kind of ritual when the stick in front of him suddenly started levitating. He kept chanting and calling on something, but at first nothing happened. Then the book in front of him moved on its own, like something was trying to get his attention. Seconds later, a red demonic hand reached out from the ground right next to him. It twitched, then moved again like it was trying to crawl out. But he didn't stop the ritual, and he kept going like he was expecting this. Whatever he was trying to summon, it was already here. He was working the night shift alone in a supermarket when he noticed something moving around near the customer entrance. But the shop was closed since hours, and there was no way it could be a random person hanging around, so he thought it was just a mannequin and kept staring for like 20 seconds. And he tried to brush it off with laughter, but he struggled to stay calm, and the longer he watched, the more certain he became that this wasn't just his imagination. He allegedly encountered a doppelganger while casually playing a video game. It entered his house, and he said that he saw his daughter Elise at that time. She interacted with him and moved objects in the kitchen, which he actually caught on camera. He realized something is wrong only after his real daughter entered his room from completely different direction. Watch what happened next.
Dad, who are you talking to?
I just put in the door.
I didn't hear
Oh
you.
my God. Oh, hold on 1 second. That has got to be the best doppelganger I've ever seen.
He was exploring an abandoned mental hospital in Arizona when he saw this person standing in the end of corridor. He decided to run away but didn't leave the place and kept exploring, which was a really bad idea. After like 15 minutes of calming down and walking around, he found this old emergency surgery department and kept feeling like someone is following him. Then he noticed the same person who he saw earlier was sitting with her back turned away from him, and he recorded something absolutely terrifying.